All right, so I'm going to quickly guide you through this form so you don't have any questions about the questions that I'm asking you, and so we can get the best possible outcome from those answers that you have. So first one, name and email, is straightforward, obviously. Then the next one, this is all about you. So what's your why? What drives you forward? What do you stand against? I don't want to give you any sort of answers to kind of any examples to guide your answers at all, but what are things that you see that annoy you or that you think are real problems out in the marketplace or in the world? Whatever those are, just put them in there. There's no wrong answer, sort of thing. Why are you passionate about this way of life? So why are you passionate about the online marketing, online business sort of way of life? And make it, not just if you want to put it freedom, but, not just the generic sort of stuff that everybody would say. I want to have answers that are going to be unique to you. How did you first get started with GAZ? So the background story of kind of how you stumbled upon them, what inspired you, what made you decide to go, boom, I need to be in this. This is the fit for me. How long did it take for you to see results, and what did those results look like? So were they a flood of sales all of a sudden, or was it slow and steady and it's built itself up, or what did that look like? Did you struggle to make this online thing work prior to finding GAZ? Were you the grizzled veteran sort of guy or girl that went through and took a long time to make it work, and you persevered? The story there. And if you didn't find GAZ, what would your life look like today? Marketing material. So if you currently have a webinar that you're running right now, recording would be awesome. Any landing pages, registration pages that you have, even describing kind of what your funnel flow is. And then if you have any marketing material that is not provided by GAZ, so Facebook ads, landing pages, emails, anything that you've done yourself or maybe paid another copywriter to do for you, if you could provide all that, you could put the Facebook ads in a Google Doc. Same with emails, you can just copy paste them in. And then what can you offer that's not a part of GAZ? So this is all about separating yourself and your own value add to the marketplace that nobody else in GAZ can provide. So be creative with this. It doesn't, maybe there's one other person or a few other people in GAZ that can provide the same thing, but whatever you think that can make you really unique to it. This one, have you found a strong market to target? If you have a market that you think is strong, they're converting on the back end. I know that, some people are having success converting into GAZ, but then they're having problems converting on the back end product because the people that are coming in on the front end just don't have the money to afford the back end. So that might not be a really good target market, even though they're converting well for you on the front end. So if that's the case, then you can say, no, I need help finding it. If you do have a good one, then we're going to dig into more about what that prospect looks like. So, who is that target prospect? Really go as deep as you can about what you know about them. What problem would GAZ solve for them? If they have kids, then it's spending time with their kids. If they're young and they want to travel, work isn't affording, those sorts of things. What if they could solve it? What would that life be like? Why can't they solve it themselves? Do they know about internet marketing? Those sorts of things. Why is GAZ the best solution for them? What are the biggest objections to joining GAZ? So if you have a good target market and presumably you've obviously spoken with them on the phone and everything, what are the common objections that come up before they jump in? Or when you're on the webinar, what are the common objections that you're getting in the chat box? And then if you said, I'm an internet marketer to this market, what would their reaction be? And this is kind of judging on their awareness level of what they know. So it would be, what's that? I've heard about that. How does that work exactly? I tried that before, never took off, or I'm still trying to make it work, or me too. They're super aware. They know what you're doing. And then if you say no that you need help to that one question before, this is where you're going to end up. Provide 1 to 3 bios of your most successful reps. So we'll look internally to see if we can find a really good market of somebody who fits that exact bill, and then we can replicate it. So, but you're also going to get this question even if you have found a good target market, because it's good to get a perspective of what makes those the best people that have come in, what makes them the best. And then this one, I just want you to ramble. Just whatever information that I didn't cover, that you felt that we didn't hit in the questionnaire, provide that here. Just, if it's 4 or 5 paragraphs, I don't care. That's really where most of the magic is where the rambling, all of a sudden, you don't think that it's anything, but then one sentence can clue in somebody else who's reading from the outside. And then once you click submit, you're going to get this. And what we're going to do is, once the application form is filled out, or the intake form, we'll get you to book a time, and then we'll do a call, and we'll actually, I'll use the answers that you've given me, and we'll dig further in and start to really get clear on that avatar. You'll book in for an hour and a half. That's not to say it'll go an hour and a half. It might, or it might only be an hour, might be even less than that, but an hour and a half is usually pretty close to the time that's required. So, look forward to talking to you. Thanks.